Hey, Shalom. All praise, honor, and glory is due unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Kokodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of the great millstone who rule well. Peace and salutations to the elect of the nation of Israel. The true Hebrew Israelites are the so-called Negroes, so-called Hispanics, so-called Native Americans, as well as the Israelite foreigners, who may look like the other nations but believe this truth. This is going to be a video lesson. I was just meditating, doing me thinking on the scriptures and all the destruction that's about to happen by the word of Yahweh Bashmel Shai. And how most of these people are gonna die. And that's just the truth. And you gotta make sure you're prepared for that. And that you understand it through the scriptures. And you're in the right mind frame. So we'll start, and so start with the book of Matthew, chapter 24. And verse 37. But as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage, until the day that Noah entered into the ark. And back then there was a flood, a great destruction that destroyed a lot of people. And so it's going to be the same thing in this time. But except instead of a flood, it's going to be nuclear missiles. So just like it destroyed a lot of people then, it's going to destroy a lot of people today. Verse 39. And knew not until the flood came and took them all away. So shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. Second Peter chapter 3 in verse 5. For this they willingly are ignorant of, that by the word of Yahweh Bashmel Shai the heavens were of old, in the earth standing out of the water and in the water, whereby the world that then was, being overflowed with water, perished, the time of the flood. But the heavens and the earth, which are now by the same word, are kept in store, reserved unto fire, against the day of judgment and perdition of ungodly men. So nuclear destruction, which is destruction by fire. So back then you had the flood in the days of Noah, and now it said in the days of Noah, like the time is coming on the Son of Man, roughly paraphrasing, and they were eating and drinking, marrying, giving unto the marriage, until the flood came. So now instead of a flood, it's going to be verse 7. So a lot of these people are going to die. Second Ezra chapter 9. So it's not just about all Israel, even though all Israel will be in the kingdom, even if they be put to death, but it's all about the elect right now. Because many Israelites will die in America and also all over the earth. This is 2 Ezra chapter 9 in verse 14. Then answered I and said, I have said before, and now do speak, and will speak it also hereafter, that there be many more of them which perish than of them which shall be saved. Like as a wave is greater than a drop. So a lot more people are going to die. And so the comparison is said like a wave is greater than a drop. That's like of Israel who will be um who will be delivered versus those of the nation who will be destroyed, or like those who will be saved or those who will be put to death. And a wave is much greater than a drop. And 2/3 will be destroyed in America, and 1/3 would not be. Zechariah chapter 13, verse 8. And it shall come to pass that in all the land, talking about America, saith the Lord Yahweh Bashmil Shai, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die. So 2/3 of Israel in that nuclear destruction, but the 1/3 part of the elect will be left therein. So not every Israelite is going to be saved. Isaiah chapter 13, I actually wanted to start with this one, but I forgot. Isaiah chapter 13 in verse 17, behold, I will stir up the Medes against them. The Medes is Russia, the them is America, which shall not regard silver, and as for gold they shall not delay in it. Verse 18, their bows, the nuclear missiles, shall also shall dash the young men to pieces. Reminds me of 2 Ezra 16, and Joel 2 and in other chapters. And they shall have no pity on the fruit of the womb, their eyes shall not spare children. In Babylon, America, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldees' excellency, shall be as when the Most High overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. So this place is going to be overthrown, is going to be destroyed by fire. That's how Sodom and Gomorrah was destroyed. From the nuclear missiles. And 2/3 will be cut off and die, 1/3 will be left therein. So many of these people are going to die. We read Matthew 24 like in the times of the flood. And before that, many people will die in Jacob's trouble of many different deaths, like famine, in diseases, in guns, and so on. The teeth of wild beasts. And many people will take that sea hip. This is Revelation chapter 14 and verse 9. And the 3rd angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, that Revelation 13:16, if you take the microchip, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone, the nuclear destruction, in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb Yahweh Shai. And so Yahweh Shai and the angels will be above it, and you'll be in that destruction. Those will take the chip, and many people will take that chip and be in that destruction, the lake of fire. So that's why we gotta understand to not take that chip, even if it requires death, because if we're put to death for not taking the chip, then that's straight to the kingdom. You don't have nothing more to worry about. But if you don't, but if you give in, then you have a missile waiting for you. So it's important to fear Yahweh Bashmi Shah and understand that. Which is why we must be willing to be put to death for this truth, whether it be a guillotine, getting our heads chopped off, and show you what the mark is. Revelation chapter 13 verse 16, and he caused all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, which that mark is the microchip, goes in the hand or over the forehead, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. So there's going to be a whole new digital system. So when you see this being people taking this, you know that nuclear destruction is nigh, and this is going to be at the same time the microchip as World War III. The third woe in the scriptures. Revelation chapter 20 verse 15, and whosoever was not found written in the book of life was cast into the lake of fire. So if you're in America and you're not of the elect to Israel, then you're going to be in that destruction if you're alive at this point. So imagine you take a look in reality, all these people are going to be put to death because they're not of the elect to Israel. That includes the heathen. In this verse, it includes the heathen. Just everybody who's not of the elect. But the main destruction is for the Edomites, the so-called white man. Isaiah chapter 34, in verse 4, and all the host of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll. There's a nuclear mushroom cloud. And all their hosts shall fall down as the leaf falleth off from the vine, and as a falling fig from the fig tree. So nuclear destruction, the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll. Verse 5, for my sword, the missiles shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea, the so-called white people, the Edomites, and upon the people of my curse the judgment. So the Edomites are the main people of this destruction. Isaiah chapter 63 verse 1, who is this that cometh from Edom with dyed garments from Bozrah? This is talking about the Lord Yahushai. He's going to bring great destruction to the Edomites, as we're going to read. This that is glorious in his apparel, traveling in the greatness of his strength, either speaking righteousness mighty to save. And this is going to be at the time when Babylon the Great is in power, and will be taken out of power. Wherefore art thou red in thine apparel, and thy garments like him that shutteth in the wine fat. So even the Son of the Most High is going to bring destruction to these Edomites, as well as the missiles. So, I hope that was edifying, because it's important to understand the death and destruction that's about to hit. So, with that, I'll give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai, Washem, Kokodash, Shalom to the elect, double honors to elders and apostles, great millstone.